You are watching 2+ Nevada, and I am so excited to have Jen Gurecki here joining us this afternoon. Now, Jen, you have your hands in so many different things in our community, and you are so well known. I didn't even know that you had started this nonprofit, Zawadisha, how many years ago?
Almost 15.
That is fantastic. So tell folks at home what Zawadisha is.
Zawadisha is a microlending organization that provides small loans to rural Kenyan women to help finance their livelihoods. We're based in Kenya with an all-Kenyan team, all-women team, all-Kenyan team, and we work really closely and intimately with our community to get essential household products to women and their families. So think like solar lamps instead of burning kerosene, water tanks instead of walking to wells, plastic chairs instead of sitting on dirt, right? So like we're really trying to radically improve the lives of women and their families immediately by getting them products that they're able to pay for over time, because they would never be able to afford that on their own.
I absolutely love this. Now, you told me that you've gone to Kenya every single year for nearly 20 years, except the year of COVID.
True.
And this year, your trip was cut short. Are you open to talking to folks about why?
Absolutely. Yeah, I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer 2 days before I was supposed to go to Kenya. So things moved very quickly, and fortunately I was still able to go and do my work with the team there. But I started chemotherapy on the day after my 48th birthday, and I'm actively going through treatment right now.
And you are just a warrior, and I want to acknowledge that.
Thank you.
Say we are standing by you, just like you're standing by the women of Kenya. So what can folks do to help Zawadisha and these beautiful artisans?
Thank you. Yes. Well, our primary fundraising technique is actually the sale of these goods. These sisal baskets here are actually woven by the women in our community, but Zawadisha also sells a range of exceptionally crafted artisanal goods from across Africa. So people can find us at the Riverside Farmers Market every Sunday. We have an online shop that you can shop from, and then we also have a shop within a shop at Wild Market, which is an artisan collective on Wells Avenue at the roundabout. So you can shop there Wednesday through Sunday. And all the proceeds go to support our work in Kenya. And we just, one of my greatest joys is to be able to source these items and support the artisans and know that it's all going back to our community there.
That is so neat. Can you give us a story of one of the women that you have helped back in Kenya?
Yeah, there's a woman, Jane, who she's one of my favorite women to reconnect with every time I go back. So she has children, grandchildren as well. And what she's been able to do with her loans from Zawadisha, I was able to visit her home, and she has started a garden. And how important are gardens? They allow people to grow their own food. So she has water tanks that we were able to provide to her on credit that allows her to water fruit trees and vegetables. So she's able to help feed her family. But because she's able to grow so much, she has things to sell at the market. So that's where the loans have helped. And then she's also one of our star basket weavers. So every time I go to Kenya, I'm buying so many baskets directly from her, and that provides valuable revenue that she would not be able to get anywhere else.
Right. You told us where to go, but when it comes to the sale of these baskets, like what's the percentage that gets to the women in Kenya?
So we pay a flat rate per basket, which is based on the, how much it costs to live there. So I'm a businesswoman. I have margins. The margins go to the nonprofit. The margins are essential, right? So we pay what the women ask for, and we pay them directly. And then everything that's left over, because I obviously charge you more, as I should be, right? That goes back to the non-profit. But the baskets are priced by size, and it's just based on really how much time it takes the women to weave them and the intricacy of the weave. So we pay them what they ask, and we're happy to do so.
I absolutely love this because you can find baskets at big markets that look like this, but knowing now that there is a local nonprofit that provides these, and then there's that benefit of the micro loan
on the other side.
On the other side makes this far more enticing to find these and shop for them.
Absolutely. It's also, I mean, this is ethical shopping, right? So you can trust that when you shop with us, that these are not made by tiny hands in sweatshops, that there aren't, women being rounded up and put in a house to make as many as they can at the cheapest price. The women make the baskets on their own time, and they will come together in groups and sit under trees and sit under verandas, and they will weave together, which really helps with the camaraderie and the support that they need. So all of our goods are ethically sourced and really support women, communities, and artisans, and also the microlending.
Okay, so aside from the brick and mortars that you mentioned, you did mention the website. So give us the website so that way our folks can shop online.
It's zawadisha.org, zawadisha.org, and that's where you can find us. I should have had a URL that said like Reno Basket Lady, and then you all would be able to find me a little bit better. Maybe I'll work on that. But for now, you can just find Zawadisha, and you will find all of this and more, including all of the trips that we run every summer. So I bring people to Kenya, and it is like one of my greatest joys to show them my most favorite place on this planet. So that's another way that people can get involved too.
Well, you're doing great work.
Thank you
so much, Jen.
It's my pleasure.
Way to be a warrior.
Thank you.
You're watching 2+U Nevada.